Hi, this is Kim Wright, Several of the Wright Group with Keller Williams Richmond West for our March 2024 update. I'm super excited to talk about these numbers. It's always interesting to look at kind of like the first quarter of the year and kind of what's that trend, what's happening. And so we're going to talk a little bit about just March of last year compared to March of this year. So March tends to be a year that we start to see kind of a shift in the market. And I would say we're kind of seeing that now. So I'm going to kind of talk through some of those numbers. So for new listings, we're down 6.6% in March. That's kind of interesting. Our pending sales are up 9.9%. Closed sales down 11.6%. So, right, so overall, right, we had less homes hit the market in March. We had more penned, and then less closed. And the closed, again, that's going to be like a 30 to 60 day closing. So that kind of has to do with how many were under contract January and February. We did have a little bit more of a slower start this year. Days on market, we're seeing that drop just slightly down to 28 days on the market. That's a negative 12.5%, which the percentage isn't maybe as valuable for the days on market as that like actual 28 days on the market. So still like almost a month on average to sell a home. Most interesting, I think, is the pricing. So we're seeing our median and average prices both up. So average sales price is now at 440,000, up 10.8%. And so that's the biggest change is that prices are still rising. We're also seeing month supply of inventory kind of up a little bit at 1.5, but again, 1.5 months supply of inventory is very low. We'd like to see that closer to like 3 or 4, a little bit more of a balanced market. So we're still seeing very seller friendly market in general. One of the things that I think was really interesting is I looked at just across our MLS for the past 7 days, what's happening. So, I love March, but a lot of these numbers I'm talking about are kind of lagging numbers. So it doesn't tell us a lot about, well, what's going to happen in April as much. So I love the 7 day because I looked at in the last 7 days, when I looked at new listings, homes that had pended, and then coming soons. So that's kind of like that really active market, right? Like what's coming on the market, what's active and what's pended that we're going to start to see some more movement. There was 1,658 homes in those three categories, right? Coming soon, new, and pended. When I compare that to how many had sold during that time in the past 7 days, it's 374. So what I'm seeing is a lot of more activity. And I'm definitely seeing this. I have clients who have searches set up that maybe in the past would get one house a week. Now it's like 7, 8, 9, 10 choices every week. So we are seeing more and more houses coming into the market. I feel like we are definitely hitting our spring kind of pop right now. So that's going to help both sides, right? That helps buyers because there's more inventory, a little bit less competition if we have more and more houses. Sellers are still seeing some really great prices as evidenced by the increase in prices. So prices are still really strong. So it's starting to feel kind of like a good market on both sides. So anyways, hopefully this is helpful for you. I love the numbers. If you'd like to know more, you can click the button here and see the